everyone, welcome back to another episode of Little Known Galaxies. So we are here today. Yes, so I just got this new fertilizer here. And it said add this nutrient packed mix to your planter or tree planters to increase your chances of a super harvest by 50%. Fertilizer will need to be replaced after harvesting. Okay, and then also too, I got the ginger that we need. So this is perfect. Let's put the stuff away that we need to put away. And then let's get started on our chores. And then let's get started on the things that we were supposed to be doing, I think. Okay, so we are trying to work on this thing here, which means we need stone and recycle parts. Which also means that we need to go down there and gather those things. So it's just enough. I was thinking as I was like editing this a little bit, I was thinking like this game, it kind of feels like it's like a constant grind. Like you're constantly grinding, it's never ending. And yeah. It's very interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh yeah, hang on. Let me put the food in here. I just need to get myself together. Figure out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing right now. Okay, yeah, just put that there. Alright, now let's grab this watering can. And out of water. Perfect. Okay. Let's go over here. My eyes are acting up. I don't know what's going on. This usually, like back when I was like breastfeeding, if I would breastfeed too much, if I did too many feedings without like taking any prenatals, my eyes would start to act up and I would get like a headache and everything. So I'm hoping that, I don't know, I'm hoping like that thing is not happening again. All right, we need to get the medicine really quickly. All right, let's go. So we need to... So the people of the blue reef planet are landsick. Once cured, King Tide may be able to tell us more about the relic pieces. We should visit the medical bay for help. Okay, so return to King Tide. That's the goal here. And then this is hatching the egg. I just want to make sure. Do I have stuff that I don't think I need this. So I think I'm going to just place it in here for now. Let's put this in here. Let's see what that does. See what that gives us. Okay, let's go. And then on the way there, I want to upgrade my restoration machine. Did you know you can make your own bouncy balls at home? All you need is glue, borax powder, cornstarch, and water. Fiji and I used to make them together when she was little. I kind of miss those days. My species is quite sensitive to vibrations. With this trait, I can detect the slightest imbalance in mechanical functions, and I have prevented a few impending system malfunctions. You know, this whole situation reminds me of this one time. Wait, I might have pictures. Scans internal storage. Oh darn, I must have lost them when I had to reinstall my operating system. No big deal. I forgot what we were even talking about. Alright. Let's go down to... Okay, I'm going to go to the plaza, see if I can get like a quest. There are none. I love all living creatures in the universe, even the creepy and crawly ones. Right. I had read the first book of the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, and it takes place in like this like there's like this is like this game, this intergalactic game where like he has to like travel down the levels in order, and he like has to fight like all these different like modified galactic creatures that I think it was created by some sort of corporation, intergalactic corporation, and it's like this big old game show that is broadcasted across the universe, and the goal is to make it down to the lowest level that you can and be the last one standing. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. There's some parts that's pretty funny. I'm definitely considering picking up the second book in the series. All right, so let's see. Do we have everything that we need? If we don't, we're going to be so annoyed. All right, so we do. We have everything that we need. Okay. So all right. So I guess deck 2, preparing a medium-sized damaged area on the floor. I don't know how this works, but I'm guessing the one that's like all the way up the top by like the window is gonna cost like mad money. So all right, so do I want to get this or do I want this? Because it seems like the right thing to do is to get the shovel. But I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna do this because I really need to get this stuff out the way. So that's what we're going to do. I'll get started on upgrading your restoration rate right away. It should be ready in a couple of days. Sorry. The patch job on your deck is coming along nicely. I bet you're excited to get rid of that eyesore. Playing with a mini metal brain teaser puzzle. This thing is so frustrating, but I can't put it down either. I'll get it one of these days. Okay. Jimmy. Man, my back hurts. I wish my dad would give me a day off. Okay. Let's keep going. Is there any shinies down here? No. All right. All right, so let's go speak to the people of the kingdom. Hello. How's everyone doing? Hello. What's this? You have bought us items to cure our land sickness? This is fantastic news. Guards, please distribute these items amongst the kingdom immediately. Yes, sir. You know, this medicine even tastes delicious. I already feel much better. Captain Zoo of the Starship Zootopias, you and your crew have done us a great service indeed. Yes, thank you. Everyone on the entire Blue Reef planet will be feeling much better in no time thanks to your help. Deep breathe. What? Deep breath? Deep breathe? Ah. And I believe I may have a surprise for you as well, young captain. While you were helping us, I told our scholars about your missing relic piece. When they retrieved the stone object from our vaults, they were surprised how perfectly it matched the description you and your computing unit detailed. Now, let's see. It's a blue heart for the ocean. Is this the relic piece? Is this the relic piece you were seeking? The entire kingdom wants you to have it for all of the kindness you've shown. Please take it and may it bring you as much happiness as you have brought us. All right, we got the relic piece. We wish you a safe journey onward to complete your mission. You and your crew will always be honored guests of the Blue Reef Kingdom. Why, thank you. So now, Captain, we've done it! I'm so glad their scholars took such good care of this relic piece before we got here. It practically looks brand new. Well, I'm sure if we take this back to the relic, it could unlock more clues. All right. So now we need to go back, take the Blue Reef planet's relic piece back to the relic on the gray planet. This is perfect because now I can get all the resources that I need. It's going to take some time. It's going to take like 10 dark matter. Okay, so yes, I want to go back to... So it's going to take like 10 dark matter to get back there. It's going to take 3 days. I'm not going to have my restoration thing. I don't know what I'm going to do. We just going to be sitting here waiting. And I can't decorate or do anything. I barely have any, like, material. So I can't, like... What am I going to do this entire time? So is anyone going to say anything? Oh, wait. Looks like she might need something. Go check in with her and see. Oh, wow. What the heck? I didn't see that. Cargo shuttle bay. All right, well, it looks like we're going right back there. I was like, all right, bye. Imagine like, hey, wait, hang on. I'm just la 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 la. Can't hear through my suit or anything. Just walking right back to my ship. Wait, Captain. All right, let's go back. Let's see what she needs. Look, everyone's standing up now. Nice. Okay. Did she have that up there when I left? Oh my gosh. I really need to get my eyes checked. Thank you again, Captain Zoo, for helping the Blue Reef Kingdom. Everyone is feeling much better, and I finally feel like I can get back to normal life again. But I guess that's just the thing. I have been waiting for the right opportunity to travel among the stars myself and better represent my people. And you know, the relic piece sure does mean a lot to my people. We all are a little curious about the relic itself, so I was thinking maybe this is the perfect time to join your vessel? Do you think you would have space for someone like me on board? We'd be happy to have you. Are you sure they wouldn't miss you? Sure, come on. Wonderful, then it's a win-win for everyone. I am hopeful you have something suitable for me up there. I'm not too picky, but please, nothing too small or too crowded. Oh, and being close to amenities would be nice too. I can have my valet bring up my belongings as soon as you have things in order. Well, I better go start packing. See you soon, Captain. Oh, there's a shiny here. Alright, so we have someone moving in on the ship. That's great. Aluminum ore. Perfect. Should I take the other way around? Oh, you guys, I didn't even tell y'all. Alright. Literally, they had, I mean, by the time this come out, it's probably not going to be anymore. But they have it often, because this is not the first time I've seen that they had My Time at Porsche on sale. 80% off, guys. I got the game for like $5.99. And so I was then able to get the the DLC. What do you call those things? Those added packs. So I got the attire, the player attire. I got both of them. Then I downloaded the swimsuit one as well. That one was free. But oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Like, this is like, I was like on the Steam Deck, like I was on the app, and then um like I was just scrolling for like any like Mac OS like games, saw it, and I was like, what? $5? You're kidding me. And so yeah, let's go check on the Xeno egg. Let's see what we got. Does it take some time to hatch? Well, I'm pretty sure it'll probably have like some sort of like cutscene or something that'll let us know. All right, so Sienna V wants to accompany you on your mission and represent her people in space. See Edward in the machine shop about repairing some fancy crew quarters and return to Sienna V when the space is available. Okay. So we're going to have to gather the material in order to like build a house or something. All right. So let's get into it then. Okay. Let's see what we need to do. I know I'm up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, Edward he's probably not at his shop anymore. Seeing, oh no, it's like 4:30. So yeah, it's probably just closing. But hopefully we can talk to him. Then he can let us know. But yep, there he is. With a relic piece in tow, we're ready for our next adventure. I also just did a once-over on the ship's main systems with Stewart. Overall, it seems things are in better shape since you came aboard, Captain. I'm still working on your restoration ray upgrade. I keep getting the intake value and the diffuser value mixed up. But don't worry, I'll have all the bugs worked out before I send it back to you. Alright, so I can't speak to him about it, so I guess what I'll do is just go on the planet and just gather resources again. Look at Kitty. Oh my gosh. Look at his eyes. It's so wide, full of excitement and wonder. Alright, so let's go to 10, I suppose. But yeah, I'm so excited. Now I feel like I'm like, and it's so funny because I have Portia on like, what, 3 different consoles? I have it on the Switch. I have it on PlayStation. And now I have it on Steam. This is crazy. For all that, I better finish the game. I freaking better. Okay, it doesn't go that far. Okay. We gotta be sharper. We're going on a new planet soon, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be harder. So can't be farting around. Let's see. Okay. What's up, everybody? I'm Tupac. Why did they make him say that? Hey, it's me too. I never seen the movie, but I seen a clip of it, and it was, hey, what's up? Like, why? Why? Oh my gosh. I was watching a video, and man, so it sounds like this is where I really wish I had access to my phone. But the guy from Get Out, I when I first seen him, I used to watch this show called Skins when I was younger. And so when I seen him in Get Out, I was like, "Oh my God, that's the guy from Skins." He might have been in something else that I've seen before, but I'm not really sure. But he used to be the teenager. He had a sister, and I think she was like pregnant or something like that. And she used to get like straight A's and all that stuff like that. And that whole thing just kind of like went kind of that whole thing was like life changing for her. She was dating this guy, or she was messing around with this guy, and I think he was like I want to say he was a bum, but like his parents were never around, and like it was just like, I think there was like a episode where like they went to his place, and his place was like just, it was just like unkept, and in disarray. It was just kind of, it was pretty crazy. But anyways, there was this video where they was talking about how like he was like in a cult or something like that. So I'm like, oh my gosh, he's in a cult? Like, what the heck? Come to find out, I guess he wasn't in a cult. He was just like, supposedly he was dating this girl that was like, you know, she's into spirituality and all that stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. So like he was dating, he fell in love with someone, and like she was, you know, she was an influence on him. The power of the the private area can do that to you sometimes. Um, but yeah, so I was watching that and I was just like, wait, what the heck? I was shocked by that. But dang. Don't you hate like when you're like talking about something, and then like because you had the intent to talk about something, and then like you lose it because like you veer off into something else. I don't remember what the whole goal of me talking, but I know it wasn't to talk about, the cult situation. I think I was supposed to be talking about, oh yeah, I was supposed to be getting resources, right? Dang it. All right, let me go because they're chasing me, and I don't want to kill if I don't have to. All right, let's go. Ooh. Wait. All right, let me get out of here. Return to the ship. That scared the crap out. I thought I was about to pass out or something like that. But anyways, I don't even know what I was supposed to be saying. I don't even know. But I'm happy he wasn't involved in a cult. Because that would suck. Because I did notice you haven't really seen him in like a lot of movies. Like I think the last movie that he was in Nope, that I know of. And I like that movie. I love Jordan Peele's movies. I love all of his movies. Like Nope, I would say like Nope is kind of like, it's like at the bottom. I think I like Get Out, then I like Us, and then I like Nope. In that order. All right, let's do the fertilizer. Let's see how that works out. Oh, let's add that in there. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. I got this goo that needs to go. And then this can go inside our place. Okay. That in there. Oh, and we can sell that ginger now. Yes. Fiber spinner. I have a workbench update for you. for us. Okay, so I spent some time tinkering with some of that blue reef technology and how they create fabric. It's quite interesting. Try adding some fiber materials to this fiber spinner when you get a chance and let me know how it turns out. Okay, so we got a fiber spinner. So, oh, we got 4 things in here. So what is that? Nope, didn't mean to do that. Oh, this way. So add this nutrient-packed mix to your planters or 3 planters to increase your chance of a super harvest by 70%. Okay, fertilizers will need to be replaced after harvesting. Okay, cool. So let's put that there and let's just add another one. Alright, so we got some lettuce here, which is always nice. Got some cucumbers, which is lovely. Let's get the watering can. I wouldn't say that I'm like fascinated by like people who join cults or anything like that. Like, to me, it kind of scares me, if I'm being honest. Because like, I don't know, I feel like for me, at my big age, I can still low-key be easily impressionable. So stuff like that really scares me. Ready to go to sleep. This was, oh no. I'm trying to pet the cat. Okay. Yeah, stuff like that kind of like, it really scares me because it just makes me, I don't know, for some way, somehow, my brain always ends up like making it personal for whatever reason. Okay, so, scrap silver. Well, we can't do that. Now, can we? Do I have any stones on me now? There's no way I have 0 stones. I feel like I may have placed it over here. Oh, we have the stones. We just don't have the scrap, which I can't really do much about. I mean, I guess I can get them from his shop. Let me see. So we need 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So let's see how much we can get, and then we can make that meteorite thingy-majigga. Hey guys! Hey Captain, I'm glad I caught you. I might need that relic piece for analysis, or at least I'll grab some readings from it if you don't mind. It seems to have an energy field surrounding it I've never encountered. Oh, and by the way, my 10-year anniversary since joining Space Alliance is coming up, so I technically have a day off coming up soon. Chip's got the whole day planned already, but let me know if you need anything anyways. Alright, what is the... Okay, so... Do we miss a birthday? No! Edward's birthday! Dang it. My compliments on retrieving another relic piece, Captain. Returning to the Gray Planet may not be as adventurous, but it will be in our best interest. From my experience, salt water can cause malfunctions to technical equipment with prolonged exposure. It also is not ideal for my personal nourishment. True. That new relic piece sure is a pretty cool color of blue. It reminds me of our friends on the Blue Reef planet. Alright. So let's go to the plaza really quickly, and then, yes, we got something here. Alright, so give 3 storage bins to CPU. Storage bins. 3. Oh gosh. Hey there, partner. What can I get you? Another relic piece. Well, I guess that's great. It's just Kata and Fiji were arguing last night over those silly relic pieces. Those two are so opposite-minded. I can't believe they share the same genes. Yeah, that I was gonna. I think I mentioned this before, but it's crazy to me that like Fiji is Kata's daughter, which kind of makes it a little bit awkward because it's like then me as the captain, right? I'm older. Like, am I older than Fiji? Is Fiji like a teenage? Like, I'm trying to understand where this is all happening because Kata is my crew member. So is she older than me? Like, am I younger? And if that is the case, Fiji is a romance. Like, she's a romance option. So I think I can make these. So let's do that then. I think I needed. I forgot how much we needed. I think it was 3. Barely. I barely have any. I wish I could remember. Come on. Let me in. So I'm not allowed to. Okay. Well, let me put this in as well. And then let's go. Let's go this way. And then I think it was 3. Hopefully it was 3. There's more than... I'm sorry, I can't... Oh, 3. Yep, let's accept. Here you go, Captain. Gives you a gold star sticker. I get these on my homework when I do a good job, so I thought you should have one. Thank you. Alright, so let's go back up, and then we'll go down. We gotta go back up to go back down. Oh, goody, kitty, kitty. You bought me what I asked for. Now, what was I going to do with this? Oh, well, guess it goes in my special box for now. Alright, so we get some money for that, which is always great. Alright, now let's head down. That's like so me. I'm always forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. But I say to my husband all the time, I just got a lot going on. Welcome to the machine shop, Captain. Would you like to schedule an upgrade for the ship? So I'm guessing. Wait, do I speak to him? The patch job on your deck is coming along nicely. I bet you're excited to get rid of that eyesore. Okay, so let me see. Do I have to like pick a spot? So that's mine. A holographic simulator, fancy quarters, officer quarters, storefront quarters. Okay, so fix up these fancy quarters for a dolled up living unit fit for a princess. So metal scrap metal block, 10 of these. Oh my gosh. Let me write this down, I guess. So we need $1,000. And then we need 10 scrap blocks. We need 10 copper. And then we need 15 hardware parts. All right. What is this one for? Fix up these officer quarters suited for a rough and tough type with extra security measures in mind. What the heck? $3,000? Fix up the storefront quarters unit located on the main plaza deck. There is room enough for a new shop and a large family here. Gold. Titanium. Yeah, I'm never gonna get this. Not for a while, at least. What is this? Fix up the Hollow Sim. Gain access to its virtual environment and Hollow date locations. A place to relax, restore energy, or do some reading. Okay, well, there's that. Steven! A lot of people around here can't stop talking about your latest Relic piece discovery. It's a nice change around here, just saying. Thanks. So I think, was it this that I need? Okay, so I think, yeah, let's just buy it. Yeah. Get into it. I just ignored Edward. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. All right, let's head back up. Let me see. Is that all that we need? I hope so. I hope so. And then here's the thing, like, my brain, like, by the time I'm done with, like, homeschooling and all this other stuff, like, it's like, I want, like, my brain wants to shut down. But it's like, I want to come here and I want to just be able to just kind of, like, relax. Wait, 25, 26, 17. Okay. I want to be able to come in here and relax and just, like, really have a good time and just kind of, like, woosah and stuff like that. And so I'm just going to do it. Whatever. Let's just do it. Yeah. It's so tiny. Why is it so small? Oh my gosh. What are we going to do with all these tiny little things? It's so small. Okay. Yeah, but I just, like, I feel like I feel like I'm allowed to just kind of wind down and just relax myself. You know, like, it's, if I'm not doing this, can I do more? Okay, just one. Like, if I'm not doing this and I'm reading or, you know, and so, like, I don't know, I don't feel like I see, like, there's a problem. I feel like, for me, I shouldn't be allowed to do stuff like this because it's like, I'm a mom, so I should just, like, do what moms do and just, like, not play cozy games. But listen, my mom, she, like, literally, she has, like, she plays, like, her cozy games is like Candy Crush and all that stuff like that. Like, that's what she does. Okay, so we need scrap blocks, hardware parts, copper blocks. So let's get this copper going. How many we need? So, like, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And for the scrap blocks, I think what we'll do is, because I don't think I have any, oh. So this will give me like 6 though. So what I will do is just kind of like, just do one at a time, I guess, for now. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I could have did them simultaneously. So did 5 there, 5 there. Instead of, like, you know, but whatever. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Let's get these going because we might have to use this in order to travel to and fro. And let's see, for this robot thing. Oh. Right. Right. All right, let's. We need that restoration ray gun, like, stat. Let's go to the blue planet. Let's just get materials again. I feel like this is the kind of game it's like you're constantly grinding. I'm assuming. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know, but it just feels this way. Captain, you sure worked hard to earn that relic piece. Just so you know, Jimmy and I are working hard in the store too, but our store can only supply what we have access to ourselves. The supply chain can feel quite limited while traveling in space, but we just have to make the best of it, right? Why are you telling me this? Why could you just say congratulations? Why do you have to sit here and do that? Oh, he's here. Like, bro, just so you know, we're working hard too. I'm still kind of impressed you made all that medicine yourself. People have always just done that kind of stuff for me. Wow, Shinji. Wow. Welcome, welcome. Don't be shy. Xeno eggs. Apple. Oh my gosh. Apple trees. I don't think I have something for that. We got some corn, some soy. We got a battery. Like, I really do wonder if... Wait, we needed... Did we need stone blocks for any of this? Anyways, let's go. I wonder what we would need a feather for and where would we get it from? Probably from like a Xeno egg or something like that. Or a Xeno pet or whatever. Alright, let's go back to 10. I think what I was trying to say, I don't know why we was talking about the actor and the cult, but I think what I was gearing up to say was that I seen a movie on Netflix called Unknown Number. And that documentary scared the living bejesus out of me. Like, that is so insane. Like, literally so insane. And I'm just sitting here and I'm watching it and I'm just like, why am I not down? Jeez. But yeah, so I'm just sitting there and I'm just like watching it and I'm like in awe. Because I'm like, how does something like this happen? Like, I was kind of hoping that I would go into the thing. Like, and then I was just watching the mom, like, talk about it. And, like, she's like, oh, it wasn't me the first time, and the reason why I did it was because I just figured, like, if I mentioned it to the friends or whatever, someone would say something. And then, like, we would get some answers that way. And I was just sitting there and I don't know, I was on the floor. Like, I was flabbergasted because... And then the fact that the poor child, like, I don't know, I just feel like it did seem to register to her that, like, her mom did this to her. And then, like, she did express, like, how, the lack of trust she has now for her mom. But her eagerness to want to, like, see her and like mend their relationship, like I was just like, oh my god, you poor child. Man. But then it made me check, like I had to check my own self for a second. I was like, hang on, let me chickity check myself, because it's like, it made me think about the relationship I have with my kids. And it's like, I was questioning myself, like, am I a good mom? Like, do I do things that harm my children? And, I would say yes. If I'm being honest, like, I do feel like I can be more patient with them and, like, not, like, I'm not going to stop being strict. Oh my God, I thought I killed it or whatever. Jeez. Like, because I feel like they need to learn discipline, right? And so, like, obviously, I'm not going to, like, I'm not going to use this documentary to then be like, I'm going to remove all restrictions because I don't want my kids to think that I'm a bad mom. Because, I have done that before in the past. And I realized that, there's nothing wrong with, like, creating, just having discipline, especially for me. Like, I'm raising boys and they'll be men soon. Not soon, but they'll be men eventually. And so I want them to have a good mindset and a good discipline and a good structure. so that they can then, implement that in their lives as they become adults, and they could bless their family, with teachings and wisdom and knowledge and understanding and all that jazz. So, I do want them to be decent people. I don't want them to be the kind of people that just just run around and just do any old thing and just not feel like there's no repercussions for the decisions that they make. My husband tells me all the time that I'm way too lenient, and I'm working on that. But I think for me, the reason why I am really lenient with them is because my mom was like militant with me. And so I want to have a kind of relationship where it's like, oh, my mom she was a cool mom. And that's not always like being a cool mom. One thing I realized that my mom was right about is like, we're not friends. You know what I'm saying? They used to hurt me when I was a kid because I was like, why would you say that? But like, it's true. Like, I don't seek to be my kids' friends. Like, obviously, I seek to have like a really good relationship with them where like they can trust me, they can come to me and talk to me about things, if they need help with anything. But I don't want it to be a situation where like I'm trying to be like their best friend. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think then I'm being their friend. I'm not being their parent. But yeah, it just made me like think about like the kind of parent I am, and like I don't ever want it to get to a point where like I'm being mean to my kids in that way. Like, not to say that there ever would be, but like it makes you think like what made her do that? Like, did she not like her kid? I just don't know. And that's the thing that kind of fascinates me, because it's like the mind, you never know what you're capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never really truly know what you're capable of. And am I supposed to be stopping soon? Yeah, I'm definitely supposed to be stopping soon. I just don't ever want to get to a point where like my mental instability overpowers me. Like, in psychology they call it the monsters or whatever. And these monsters are created, or dragons are created, from trauma, like childhood, which usually stems from childhood and stuff like that. But I hope to never get to a point where my trauma supersedes my ability to rationalize and create a lasting, healthy relationship with myself, my kids, my husband, or just anybody in general. Um, but that whole documentary really just blew my mind, and the fact that she was still there and she was splaining, and it was just like I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. It scared me. Running on the treadmill while we're in transit seems to make me a little motion sick too. Perhaps I'll incorporate some ginger into my diet. Perhaps a salad for the lady? Perhaps not. Like, I go through like depression and all that stuff like that, especially after having kids. Like, it definitely hits hard. Um, but I always it's definitely a conscious decision to constantly just tell myself like, okay, we're waking up today and we're going to strive to be our best selves, to do the best that we can, to remember the goal, remember the mission at hand, and it's to just create a really great family dynamic and building a strong foundation for our children. Okay, let's go here. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was actually supposed to gather the resources, but let's do let's do that. Okay, my woods. Yes, because I'm definitely supposed to make some new scrap. So let's go and do that really quickly. And let's put that in there. All right, let's go. Okay, let's go. Anyways, I'm going to end this here. I'm going to try not to have nightmares because this is why I don't like, and it's so crazy to me because I could sit here and I could watch zombie movies and all that stuff like that. And, and, and that's great. But like, I don't know, it's like stuff like that really, really just scares the crap out of me. Like, it's just something about like the human psyche and how it can go to certain places, and if you're not strong it can really consume you and into that darkness. Is thus what scares me, I guess. But anyways, I'm going to end this here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys were able to enjoy yourselves. Make sure you guys have a great day, afternoon, evening, night, morning, whenever you're watching in the world. Until next time, peace.